Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2019 Audi Q2 automatic, cared for and maintained to a high standard with a 5-stamp service history. Starting with the front of the vehicle, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the vehicle. Front of the car really couldn't be any better. In fact, the only thing I can notice as I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, a couple of minute stone chips. Just to put my fingernail next to them, just so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be very close to even notice them at all. As I said, front of the car really couldn't be better. As I go around the vehicle, I'll get a close up to all of the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. Also get low down so you can see there's no marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper. Can also be quite common. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the vehicle, struggling to see any parking dents. All 4 alloy wheels, really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the passenger front alloy wheel, struggling to see any scuffs or signs of curbing at all. While I'm low down, just point out there's no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill. Absolutely not the case with this Q2. Can't see anything negative to point out on the passenger front wing. Moving on to the passenger door, exactly the same, struggling to see anything detrimental to mention at all. Both the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Get a close up underneath the door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be very common, particularly on the front doors. All the passenger door edge really nice as well. Can't spot any chips. Again, can be quite common on the front doors. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the passenger front. I really am struggling to see anything to mention at all. Again, no marks underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same. There isn't anything to mention, and that alloy wheel identical to the passenger front. Can't see any scuffs or marks to that alloy wheel at all. Taking into the vehicle from the passenger side, firstly I'll get a close up to the passenger step. Sometimes people drag the feet going into a vehicle, mark the paintwork on the step. Not the case with this Q2. Inside the car really couldn't be better. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the passenger seat. Absolute minimal wear, if any at all. Car's had the genuine Audi overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up to the passenger footwell to highlight that. Also, just get a close up to the centre console. Sometimes people jump in, put keys, coffee cups on the centre console, end up marking or scratching the console, but as you can see, not the case with this Q2. Just show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle also. See plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks fine, then when you look across from the passenger angle, driver's seat looks really worn and out of shape. Not the case with this Q2, couldn't be better from either angle. High specification includes the satellite navigation, Bluetooth audio, looks really nice with the red trim running through the dashboard and centre console. We'll add as well, there's no unwanted odours of the vehicle, no smells of smoke or pets. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. Just get close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats either. Can also be quite common. So that's just a little bit of dust on the plastic there. Just wipe that away so you can absolutely see it's not a mark. Round to the rear of the vehicle. Car's got the parking sensors as part of the high specification. Just get a close up to the centre of the bumper, just so you can see once again, free from any marks. Easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but again, not the case with this Audi. Onto the tailgate of the car. Struggling to see anything to mention at all. It's got the power tailgate as part of the high specification. Inside the luggage compartment, couldn't be any better. So just a little bit of dust just off the mats there where we've just removed them, just so you can see the condition of all the carpets. Parcel shelf present. Just get a close up to the interior plastics just to show you how nice they are. Sometimes with these practical size vehicles, people buy them for the large luggage compartment, subsequently end up putting in big items, marking the top of the bumper, scuffing the trims. As you can see, not the case with this Q2. So I just point out again, just a little bit of debris off the mats. We've just taken them out, as I said, so you can see all the carpets, done the job and protected all of them. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs or marks. There was a couple of little parking dents just on the rear quarter there, which we were aware of. That's just a little bit of fluff there, just wipe that away. Haven't marked the paintwork, so I can confirm we will have our paintless dent removal specialist have them completely removed before collection or delivery. So very, very minor. You can only see them on certain angles, but just point them out and confirm again they will be removed before collection or delivery. As I said, fortunately haven't chipped or marked the paintwork, so they will be completely removed. All the door edge nice again underneath the handle, exactly the same. Alloy wheel, same as the other two I've already shown you. Can't see any marks at all. Rest of the door isn't anything to mention. So the seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the passenger seat again. If there's going to be any marks underneath on the handles, usually the drivers, but just get a close-up again to show you not the case. Door edge again couldn't be better. You can often see vehicles with door edge heavily chipped, not the case on this cherished Audi. Mirror cover free from any scuffs. Driver's front wing, I'm struggling to see anything to mention at all. Get low down on the driver's side so you can see the driver's sill free from any marks or damage. It really is a cherished example. Going around the entire vehicle inside and out, other than some very, very minor stone chips, I really can't see anything to mention. And of course, those minor parking dents, which will be removed before collection. Into the vehicle from the driver's side, driver's seat, same as the others, couldn't be better. Absolute minimal wear. All the driver's step really nice as well. That is just a little bit of dust where I've driven the vehicle onto the turntable. Just wipe that away so you can see the actual paintwork on the step, free from any scuffs or marks. Genuine overmats protected all the carpets. Driver's footwell unmarked as well. Again, just a little bit of dust where I've driven the vehicle onto the turntable. All the leather on the steering wheel really nice, as you'd expect. No scratches to the centre console from the driver's side either. As I said, really is a cherished example. Go around the entire car inside and out. Some very, very minor stone chips, and other than that, really can't see anything to mention. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the vehicle is correct on the road and mechanically correct. You can view the 128 points AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our site, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this Q2 automatic, you can go to our website, model a finance quote, and apply for finance directly through our site. We guarantee lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the car through an outside finance company or broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. We also have finance eligibility checkers on our website, so if you're unsure whether you'll be approved on finance, you can do an eligibility checker. It tells you straight away your chances of approval and at what rate. But we guarantee the lowest rate coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the car for an outside finance company or broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for, as I said, the guaranteed lowest rate. I've just been around the vehicle one final time just to make sure I haven't missed anything, and I say again, other than some very, very minor stone chips which don't detract from the look of the car at all, have to be very close to notice, and those minor parking dents which will be removed, really am struggling to see anything to mention. As I've said a couple of times, it really is a cherished example, and I must add, a fantastic colour. I know colour is personal preference, but really does look fantastic in this particular grey. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. Hopefully you did find it helpful. If you need any further information about the car, need a part exchange, valuation, assistance with a finance quote or application, anything at all, please just get in touch. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video.